Hello and welcome everyone to this week's episode of Dragonfable, which is a tad more rushed than normal. That is because of the fact that I just finished the last of my exams, played this week's release, and now I decide to stream it for you. We will only do half an hour of attempts at this, and then I will stop streaming because I have some other things planned, which I am very much looking forward to, but I did still want to cover this week's release. Without further ado, let's go to the deep dark below. Of course, first, we do have to grab our proper outfit. And then with this and that hidden, we can go ahead and truly show off exactly what we can do. Let's equip this one, because for some reason I don't think dark resistant creatures will be the best to fight with a Doom Knight outfit. Alright, that is in the in our bank. So, to hometown, Falcon Reach. And now we need to equip our Great Containment Unit. Manage inventory. The Self-Containment Unit. No. This one has better darkness resist, which is what is important right now. So, now then, let's go and delve into the deep dark. I'm impressed. You're incredibly powerful for such a young dragon. I'm special, and I'm a hero. That you are. Jaina is lucky to have you as a partner. Jaina is mine. You better not get any ideas about stealing her. You have nothing to fear, little one. I have no intention of interfering with your bond. I am jealous, frustrated. I am jealous, frustrated. I have worked so hard to protect the dragons and the dragon lords. And yet, it seems others are always chosen. Always better. Am I doing something wrong? I must be protective. I must be strict. I must do what is best for the Dragon Lord Order and the dragons. And yet, how quickly they look to others for guidance. Maybe what you think is best isn't always the best. You're right, of course. This is hardly the first time I've been humbled. The destruction of the encampment, the loss of dragon and human life, that Slayer, the Speaker, Galanoth had to save me. All because I refused to heed the warnings. Because I knew best. I'm hungry. Of course you are. You're a growing young dragon. And quite a good listener. Let me see if I have anything in my pack for you. Hello, Gord. Was it? Yeah. You wanted to speak with me? You've known Galanoth longer than most of us. I suppose I have. Don't you think he's been acting differently than usual? What do you mean? Ever since he left us and started speaking for the dragon. For a lot of us dragon slayers, Galanoth gave us purpose and direction. Slay the dragons, protect the innocents. But now we've been working with the dragon lords and the dragons. And then Galanoth left us, for one. Abandoned us to this fungal fate. That's not true. Galanoth didn't abandon you. He was trying to convince the Dragon Lords to help. He couldn't have done anything against the fungus alone. And yet he's expected us to. We've been here giving our lives to save the people of Drakesford. My friends, my brothers and sisters in arms lost. And Galanoth was nowhere to be found until the Dragon Lords and the dragons show up. And all they manage to do is make things worse. You're starting to sound like Captain Lestrade with that kind of talk. Maybe he has a point. Maybe we should keep to our own. You're angry. You've lost much. But directing it to Galanoth, the Dragon Lords, or the dragons, that won't solve anything. What's responsible is this fungal titan, and we're going to find a way to stop it. We could do this without the dragons. Everyone! The Hansa has made a discovery. With this Magisterium probe, we've mapped out the intermediate area and determined the relative thickness of the fungal growth. There is a large crack in the carapace down toward the east, away from the main stalk. What are we going to do once we get there? We still don't know how we're going to stop this thing. We must be careful. It appears the Titan supports the city on its back. The fate of Lore comes first, of course, but if the Titan were to collapse, the city would be lost beneath the waves. Jaina, I heard that you and Fluffy were able to force the Titan over Swordhaven back through its rift, were you not? Fluffy was able to speak to it somehow. We fought some sort of control mechanism that kept it chained. We helped it! Then we can have Fluffy speak to this one. It may not be so simple. The Titans of the Wastes vary widely in design and temperament. There is no guarantee that this one will be able to understand Fluffy, or would be able to be reasoned with. Its minions are certainly unresponsive to words. Then we'll just have to fight and hope for the best. I will tell Lord New to have the other dragons and dragon lords continue the evacuation of the city. If the worst comes to pass, at least we will have minimized the casualties. It's a plan then. I will beseech the Great One for any guidance they can provide.
Yes, that would be wise. We need all the help we can get. Agreed. Let's get in there and find some way to stop this Titan.
Magden, how many other dragons and lords have paid the price for my hubris?
This way, everyone. Watch your step.
No hollow yet. We did a good job clearing them out. How far under the city does the Titan go, exactly?
We're almost there.
Summon Fluffy. Summon a pet. Hide. Damn it. Right. Needed to change this. What element are you? Dark. No. Let's go with light as well. Because aged hollow mushrooms, they are weakest to light, even though that is really just damning with faint praise. Just attack. I think I see something up ahead.
A wound in the Titan's exterior. I sense a great amount of darkness magic from below.
Okay, stealth. Stun. If we can. Damn it, we can't. Very quickly take care of this one. As quickly as possible, really. And then yeah, let's just kill this one. So that we will be able to say that we have tried at least. Now then shield, and then we will steal potions. Because that is a very important part of doing this all. Well, first kill the aged hollow human, or at least attempt to with this mental assassination technique. Because we currently have the best shield up. That does not mean we should be too careless though. And this is the first of several tough fights in here. Damn it, we're still on melee. Oops. That should have been Dex. I can sense 4 spots of power, but the darkness obscures so much.
Here, hold on to my shoulder, Hansa.
Okay, that combo will work. Now then, because I have already played through this, I know where the hollows are. But the magical darkness obscures much. Thankfully, I always carry a torch. And so, I managed to break these last few chains. Shield. The proper one, that is. And then heal a bit. The best part about this mission is that there is no actual boss fight at the end of it, which means that we can still deal a very large amount of damage with this. And not really have to worry about conserving our potions for the end. Yes! That's one of the notes I had. Also, these ones don't do much. Let's just beat it up. I love the animation on this thing, but yeah, it's not really much. And then you kill it. And there are 3 remaining. 1 is down here. Is this how you normally do things? Blankly and directionless. And so we beat up these one by one by one. And then we win. Let's just attempt this. Didn't expect much. But at least we're halving the damage, I guess. Not that it is much of a relief. I'd guess. Now then, shield, heal, and then take it down. See, the best part about that is that that is more than half my HP. Which is just awesome. A darkness nodule. A darkness nodule. How are we even finding our way out? I used to have a pretty good idea of how to voice Hansa, but it's been quite a while, to put it mildly. I mean, I was forgetting how to play Chaos Weaver for a bit there, which I noticed mostly when I tried to play it again in... Hey, there's no need to push. Watch where you're stepping. Which I noticed really a lot of during when I was trying to do this particular fight. It's been over a month. It had been over a month since I had been just straight Chaos Weaver. No difficult effects or anything. So yeah, I was a bit out of practice, to put it mildly. Luckily, these aren't that difficult now that I know how to deal with them. Especially since this class has a bit more defensive capabilities than the other that I use. Yeah, no, can't use that. These ones can be stunned. See here, with their no resistances to stunning. And so this is another easy win. Each of these hollows were based on someone with a life, with dreams. Yeah, okay, we're at least dealing neutral damage. Because that's a good thing, because we are falling ever so slowly behind on our attacks. On our mana, rather. And then with this we can take out the last. Well, no, not really. Because unfortunately these nodes contain much darkness energy. They're important, that's for sure. Luckily, these are also very easy to deal with. just hold spacebar. And this is the way to the last one that still remains. This atmospheric music is so chilling, it is awesome. Damn it. Okay, no special attacks here. I should have enough mana left to do a full rotation, but I am not sure. Not entirely. Okay, what was... Right, this one first. No, don't you dare be too hard to hit for me. Go for the rend. Okay. Okay, that's good. Even with these elements, the air is so still and disgusting. I can't wait to get out of here. Up. And again, just attack. Do the double attack. Unfortunate, but luckily not critical. I say, as I get hit by a critical hit. And here is the last hollow nodule. And so, I sense the last hollow nodule up ahead. And so, we fight and face the last one on the last dregs of health, really.
Well, we've certainly done something.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Hansa? Ostromir? Any ideas why?
Aye. Imagine the Titan is no longer dormant. Well done. Movement. There's movement by the avatars. I knew it was massive, but just how large is this thing?
I suggest bracing and finding something to hold on to.
That is an entire city. Like, this is an entire city. This is the thing that was covering an entire city. This is the thing on which back it was. We are probably somewhere near here. We need to get to here. Oh, we are so fucked. And so, the depths are awakened.
A hollow nodule. Well, says Lava and Ostromir very heavily discourage its use. They begrudgingly admit that there is little risk in using this detached hollow nodule as a backpiece. I will see you all next week.